Hello and welcome back to Story Time with Mrs. Townley. I am Mrs. Townley and this is Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit has come to join us today because it is Easter Sunday. That means that you might have had a visit from the Easter Bunny. However, I do have some special news from the Easter Bunny. And he's asked me to tell all of the children so that you're not worried. He thinks that some of you might have been a bit upset this morning. So, every year, usually on Easter Sunday, Mr. Easter Bunny comes around and leaves some chocolate eggs. He hasn't been able to leave them for everybody this year, okay? And that's because you might have noticed there are some changes. We're not leaving our houses as much. That's why, okay? So it's not that he's forgotten you. He was really, really strong that I told you he has not forgotten you, okay? It's just that it's taking him quite a long time to get to all the houses, all right? So if you haven't got any Easter eggs today or any special, you might have something different. It might not be Easter eggs that he's left you. It might be Easter biscuits. It might be a little present. It might be something special. It might be something special to do with your family. Okay, so if you feel like, oh, I haven't had anything yet, don't worry, okay? Is just a little bit, the Easter Bunny is just a little bit behind this year. So, the Easter Bunny has asked me to bring something special to all of you today with the help of our friend Peter Rabbit. We do like Peter Rabbit. Our gift today to you is the story of the Easter Bunny. Now, not many people have heard this story. If I say to you, what do you know about the Easter Bunny? You might only be able to say, well, he brings me chocolate eggs at Easter. Okay. Do you want to know the rest of the story? Okay then. Are you sitting comfortably? Okay. Here we go. On a snow-cold day, in a snug little house, a round old couple were making Easter eggs. The round old man blew the insides out. The round old woman painted designs on some of the eggs. The rest they dyed in glass jars while their little rabbit watched. There were eggs the colour of daffodils and of soft new leaves and of robin's eggs and of violets. On a day when the winter wind blew outside, the round old couple made baskets out of straw. They wove and twisted and braided the straw together while their little rabbit watched. On an early spring day when the snow was melting and water trickled down the eaves, the round old couple made chocolate eggs. The round old woman melted the chocolate and the sugar and the butter on the stove. The round old man poured the chocolate into tiny moulds, and the little rabbit watched. One day, when the sky was blue and the church bells rang and the world seemed new, everyone in the village said, "Happy Easter!" The round old couple brought every child a straw basket filled with Easter eggs, as they did every year, and their little rabbit watched. A year went by and Easter came again. The straw baskets were on the table. The Easter eggs were in a big bowl. And the chocolate eggs were carefully wrapped in foil. And the round old couple were fast asleep. But there was still work to be done. The little rabbit twitched his nose and he hopped up onto the table and he put the eggs into the baskets. It was magic. The little rabbit scooped up the baskets and hopped down the lane. He left one for every child in the village. He didn't think anyone saw him. The next year, the little rabbit coloured the eggs and cooked the chocolate and wove the baskets and delivered them the next morning. The little rabbit made more baskets every year. The round old couple helped him. The little rabbit hopped all over the countryside. And the children knew that Easter Bunny came. One year, the round old couple could not help the little rabbit anymore. They were so very, very old. And the rabbit knew he could not stay in their snug little house anymore. Too many children were discovering his secrets. So, the little rabbit found the perfect place to make his baskets in a shadow-filled wood nearby. Only a rabbit could find the entrance. The rabbit set up one room for making chocolate eggs, one room for colouring eggs, and one room for weaving baskets. The little rabbit's friends came to help him. Now, every year on Easter morning, when the sky is blue and the world seems new, the Easter Bunny delivers his baskets. Perhaps he has left one for you. Happy Easter. The end. Okay, so remember what we said? If the Easter Bunny hasn't come to you today, don't worry, okay? Things are a little bit different this year, and even the Easter Bunny is finding it a bit tricky. So look for those other things that he might have left you. It might not be a chocolate egg. It might be something different this year. It might be a special game to play. It might be something to do, okay? Or it might have been this story. Who knows? Have a lovely day with your family. Whatever you do, however you spend it, I hope you have lots of smiles. See you later. Bye.